Hello, this is Mike with Cornerball Software. This is part 3 of my event log management video tutorial series. In the previous video, I showed you how to verify the event log consolidation and event log entry retention policy templates were properly saving and archiving and removing event log entries to and from the log databases. In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate security event log audit reports from both consolidated event logs and event log file backups. First, you might ask, what exactly is a report? Reports search both consolidated log entries and backed up event log files for specific event IDs or a correlation of event IDs. Then results displayed, emailed, saved to a file, or saved to the audit work item database. Cornerball Server Manager includes hundreds of pre-built reports which can be found by navigating through the sample reports found in the Explorer view. I'm often asked, do you have a tutorial that shows how to create a report? Rather than simply showing you how to assign an existing sample report to your managed hosts by dragging and dropping, for example, I'm going to show you how to easily create a successful logging report all on your own. First, we need to find a domain controller or standalone server we want to interrogate. From the Explorer view, find a server you have configured event log consolidation. Once expanded, right-click on the security log and select View. From the Select Viewer Options dialog, make sure Success and Failure Audit are selected and no filters applied. Then click OK. I want to quickly locate 4624 success login events, so I'm going to drag and drop the event column to the Group By header. Once grouped, I can quickly find the 4624 events. To create a report for any security event log entry, right-click, then select New Security Event Log Report. The new report view displays. Specify a name, and optional schedule. Selecting the Logs tab reveals the security log has been automatically selected. Selecting the Columns tab reveals the default columns, but then lower we see a column for each grouped attribute value pair found in 4624 events. Clicking on the drop-down button at the end of any of these columns reveals the regular expressions that were automatically generated to extract the column value. Deselect or remove columns you are not interested in. For me, that's going to be, at a minimum, all of the ID columns. Use the Options tab to specify your filters. Select Distinct Count Options and Query by Column Values. Rather than show you how to apply one of the sample filters, let's create our own. First, let's limit the report to 4624 events. To do that, I'm going to type 4624 in the Event IDs field. Once set, Server Manager applies the Event ID to the Where clause for the SQL query statements, limiting the results to 4624 events. Let's try this now. Before you run the report, make sure to select the host or host groups you would like to include in the report. Then, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to clear all of the user and group filters found in the Users Filters tab. Now, once saved, I'm going to view the new unfiltered report showing all the Success Logon 4624 events. Next, to exclude specific entries from the report, we need to create a filter. To create a filter, right-click on one of the entries you would like to exclude, then select Filter Selected Entries. From the Filter Selected Entries dialog, use the Visibility drop-down to select to include or exclude this entry. I'm going to select to exclude the entry I just selected. Since we're going to be filtering on specific column values, I can deselect the option to include the message in the filter. Specify a name, then click OK. The filter is created, then automatically opened for editing. To show how to exclude a specific user, I'm going to remove all of the criteria except the target account name. Once complete, we can see the filter excludes events for the system account. Once updated, notice the system account has been removed. To remove the built-in DWM accounts, you can create a simple regular expression that filters out any of the DWM accounts and system accounts. Once complete, select the Use Regular Expressions button. Back in the report, click the Refresh button to update the results. Once the filter is configured to your liking, go back into the report properties, then assign the new filter you just created. Notice the built-in accounts and the system account have been removed from the report. Back in the report properties, use the Filters tab to filter out users for any one-off security report, such as account lockout summary, success logons, failed logons, logon sessions, account management, security group management, new accounts, and object access, as well as any generic report that defines account name or target account name. If both columns are defined in the report, target account name is applied to the filter. The values found in these columns are filtered based on the selected rules. You have the option to validate accounts against any domain, group, or specific users. Choosing the option to validate accounts against Active Directory, then selecting a group such as administrators, automatically removes the computer account as well as user logins from the report. Use the drop-down to specify different domains. Notice the computer account and the user account has been removed from the report, leaving just the administrators. To configure this report to read event log file backups, back in the report properties, use the explicitly assigned Logs tab to select the event log file backups to include in the report. Also worth noting, to run a report that not only includes the current log entries, but also includes archived log entries, use the explicitly assigned Consolidated event log controls to select any archived logs you would like to include in the report. When explicitly assigning logs, remove the host assignments. Notice the execution takes quite a bit longer. Then also, since we applied the 4624 event-I where clause to filter the event IDs, other events appear in the report. To fix this, you will need to include the event ID criteria in your filter. To get this report emailed to you every day or generate a daily report that is then automatically saved to a file such as an HTML, PDF, or CSV file, we need to schedule the report and then assign the actions when the report is complete. To create a daily report, from the Date Time Range tab, set the date and time range to yesterday. To configure the report to automatically email you as well as generate a file, select the Actions tab. Then, from the On Complete dropdown, select your actions. If you choose to email, don't forget to assign the email action address to the action. To check, click the Edit button to the right side of the email action. Save your changes, then to test manually, execute the report. Since I haven't closed my new report yet, the option to execute is missing. To quickly reopen the Report Properties view or locate the report in the Explorer view, from the Explorer view, click the Sync button. Once clicked, the report is located within the Root Reports tree node. Close the Report Properties view. Then from the Explorer view, right-click on the report and select Execute Verbose. This executes the report as though it was scheduled, while simultaneously opening up the Report Properties view that now includes the Status tab and the Timeline tab. You can re-execute the report from the Status tab by selecting the Execute button. Once complete, we can see the actions that triggered when the report completed listed in the History view. Finally, our HTML report. Notice the full message is not displayed in the HTML report. To exclude the full message from the report, which I did behind the scenes, deselect the Message column from the Columns tab within the Report Properties. That's all there is to it. Pretty simple and powerful once you get the hang of it. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to give the video a like if this was helpful for you.